lighter. Hello, Tim.
Hey Mark, yes, definitely. This is a great match to watch. Very much looking forward to see Roberto Gomez has been having a good result in the Hanoi Open, I believe. He got very far. Besides all the tournaments he runs deep in, all the one pocket events he's been playing. So very much looking forward to see the Pinoy in action against an always very steady Lucatos from Greece.
Yeah, he really is a battler, isn't he, Dimitri? Really, really good player from Greece, alongside second only to, well, Alex Kazakis, I would say. But he is a previous winner of a PBS event. He's won the German Pro Billiard Series a few years ago. And he's won the lag here and will be breaking off in this first set, which is a race to 4. Winner breaks. Let's go.
Oh, great break. Making the 1 ball on the side. He's got shape on the 2. This is a great start.
Yeah, 6 balls span in as well as it clashed into the ball that went in the side.
Yeah, the only tricky thing is the cue ball is on the rail. You will have to cut to the 2 ball and bring the cue ball 2 rails back down table, possibly for a 3-9-5 combination. I don't think there's anything else you could play on it.
Just as you called, Tim, that's exactly what he's played for. 5 ball in the side pocket of 395. Just got to control the 3 ball, hasn't he? May have a 3-9 afterwards, you never know.
Oh, and that has ran wrong. Right onto the scratch mark.
Yeah, can't avoid it, can he? Going, if he wants to take it to the corner. He's trying to. He's wondering if he can draw onto the point, but it's very risky to me, Tim.
I would consider somewhat of a safety behind the 9.
Unlucky.
Well, that's definitely was trying to play. Was very speed sensitive though. I mean, not an easy shot, but don't think to play it in the top right corner was available at all.
Gomez, another player who's returned to wood. Tim, I've had a word with him at the Philippines Open. Always very, very fun guy to have a little chat with. Super nice guy. Decided he gets more feel with wood. Has got carbon inside it though, he explained. Good compromise, I think, that, Tim.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of people that do like the wood feel a bit more, and almost every brand has actually developed a wood outside and the carbon inside shaft, so I actually do have one as well, just haven't really hit the ball with it. Just feeling still comfortable with carbon, but I'm actually thinking about it.
What is it? The Sentra, is it called? The
Yes.
Predator one? Yeah. So Dennis Grabet was selling one today on Facebook, so if you want to get yourselves a Sentra, hit up Dennis Grabet. He's not at this tournament, he's having some time off over Christmas. Our referee, Yu Xing Xiao. So not a bad first rack really, Tim, just a little bit unfortunate on the way this combo ended up, with a dead cert scratch in the side, so he had to come up with something else, but left Roberto that. On the wood, the carbon, and Roberto Gomez, the threesome, take the opening rack. Always miss him when he's not at a tournament, you know, he's such a great character to have around. He does play a lot of the smaller tournaments though, as you suggested earlier on, and he plays a lot of one pocket as well, and wins a lot of one pocket. Also one of the top players in the world. Oh, I've changed my name, look, to George Teachea. It isn't George, so I'm sorry if you're expecting George, but this is Mark White with Tim Delaita. We've done a little swap last minute, give George a little bit of time off. Go and walk his dog, do a bit of shopping. Oh, that's a good break. Good solid hit, Tim. Demetrius in a nice position here, and the purple 4 to the side. Could just draw out for the 6 to the top left, sorry, for the 5 to the top left I should say. Now does he have the angle to draw past the 8?
Extension.
Yeah, managed to draw past the 8 ball. Played it really nicely, has a good angle here to get from 6 to 7. Perfect opportunity for the Greek to level things up. Roberto having a look what's going on. What's he going to do next, I wonder? I think he's going to have to draw this back, because if he just stops the cue ball where it is, I don't think he's going to have a nice angle on to get to the 9. May have to draw this a little bit. So 3 rails round. That's okay. Can play this with a little dab of right hand spin. So this 10 ball then, to level things up at 1-1 in this opening set. Best of 3, races to 4 of course. Mark White and myself, Tim Delater. Hopefully you can hear us both, guys. We're just having a few little tech issues that we're just working out for you. Number 3, which is Lucatos breaking off with very brightly coloured BK Rush. Now then, a little cluster of balls over the right hand side. No pocket for the 1. So it's just going to be a safety for Roberto Gomez. Superman. Data right now, but we are working on it, guys. Until then, you're stuck with me attempting the 1-9 here. I'm sure he's called the 9 ball. Oh, that's not going to count. He's called the 9, not the 1. It's of course in 10 ball rules. He misses a turn, or Roberto can put him back in if he doesn't like it, but he's not going to put him back in here. It was very awkward queuing by the 9 there, and this could be just a little awkward queuing by the 3 here for Dimitris Lucatos. did it very nicely. Now, can he get himself an angle on this purple 4 from the red 3 to get into that orange 5? Does go into the left-hand centre, but I can't see him wanting to play short side on that. A little bit the wrong side of it to me. Can always just play a safety on the 5 ball. Could try and he has a slight angle. I think he could try and run into this. Could even try and run into the 7 and possibly leave himself a 5-10 combo. Early 10s count, remember. Sure.
Oh, shit.
Sounds like Tim is back. Hi, Tim.
Thanks, Mark. Yeah, I was just gonna say, should be a decent safety opportunity here on the 5. And I'm so happy that we can do this together finally. Oh.
Up behind the 9. Using... Oh, he's not going to go behind the 9. Just trusting himself. Now then, has he left this on, Tim? He could have done.
Well, if not, Roberto can still kick safe on this 1 or 2 rails, but looks like he is going. Could go real first also. Well.
That's going to cost him the 3rd rack, I would think. Even if the 8 doesn't go, there's a chance of an 8-10 carom as well. Let's see where he goes with it. Could try and go into it here, Tim, if it doesn't.
Yeah, that's what he's played. And he's done well. I mean, I think the 8 goes from either side of the 10. Should be a run out, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. Still gotta do it.
Must be a little bit careful here. Might have to jack up a little bit. Jack up in Jacksonville. Why not?
Well, he's back in prime shape. Always such a calm demeanor around the table. But definitely a very feisty character. I mean, he definitely grinds very deep for the win.
Saw him play his good friend Alex Kazakis in the semi-final in the Maldives Open, and it took about 5 hours, something like that. I may be exaggerating a little bit, but it took forever. There was no shot clock on the outside table, and it really did. Well, it was a battle of attrition, it really was. Neither player wanted to give an inch, and it did go hill-hill in the end. 9-9, I believe it was. And Alex just getting him in a last rack, which took about 15 minutes, I think. 2-1 to the Greek. Lots of other losers rounds going on at the moment as well. Benji Buckley from the UK is 1-1 with Butch Croft. It's a great American name, that, isn't it? Butch Croft. Sounds like a cowboy. Eric Withrow up against Jeremy Courtney. Jose Francisco Ortiz from, I think it's Puerto Rico, is 2-0 up against Joselito Martinez. It can catch you going through on a forfeit. Now then, Jonathan Pinagart was talking about long matches. I don't know whether you're familiar with Jonathan Pinagart.
No, I am familiar with.
He's well known for chalking his cue many, many times. Suffered actually a really bad motorbike accident some years back. Broke almost every bone in his body. But he's back and he's playing, so kudos to him for that. There's the break off, Tim.
Yeah, well, maybe not the squarest of hits, but he's made a 6 in the side. Just, well, a little bit unfortunate to land the 5 ball in between, so we're gonna see the push out. Where is he gonna push to?
Push out.
Maybe a jump.
Well, it looks like he's playing something into the 2 ball. I'm just wondering. I'm really wondering what he was thinking there, Mark, but pushing the 2 over the corner is not going to make the shape from to the 3 ball much more difficult, you would say.
I think he was trying to leave awkward queuing, Tim, maybe over the top of the 10, but he hasn't managed to get there, has he? He can cue this to the side of the 10. 2 ball hanging, as you said, but it's all about that 2 to the 3.
Will be interesting to see if he draws all the way back down. Well, that answer, he has answered to it. Now this is the shot. Can he still go around the 5 ball? Will the 10 ball be laying in between? I don't think the 3 does go to the top right.
Well, in the end, played it very, very casually and very, very quick, I thought. Thought long and hard about it, but got down and played it really quick and kind of played a nothing shot, really, Tim.
Three ball side.
Well, still not the worst leave, you would say, living on the edge.
Isn't it nice to see a glass of water used for a change instead of the bottles? We're so used to seeing people drinking out of bottles now. It was kind of frowned upon years ago, drinking straight from the bottle. I remember getting in trouble from my parents when I was young. Just looks more sophisticated with the glasses, I think. So chance for Roberto. Fully hydrated. Trading 2-1 in this opening set. Race to 4.
Well, definitely a nervy character at times. I mean, sometimes you just feel like he could miss a very reasonable chance. But whenever he gets comfortable, he won't be missing much for a long time. So if you can put a lot of pressure on Roberto, that's where you might
10 ball, corner pocket.
get yourself an extra chance. And he's called the A10 combination.
Yeah, the early 10s counting. Oh, oh dear, oh dear. Roberto. Now is the run out on. What angle does he have from the 8 to the 9? The wrong one. He's kind of got away with that a little bit, Tim, hasn't he?
Yeah, definitely. This shot from 8 to 9. This is probably the best thing Dimitrios could have done.
Pocket.
Still does have some shot on the 10 though, so just gotta go all in. There's no way you can play safe on this.
I just wondered, would a top stun do it? You know, like a high, heavy top. Kind of arc the cue ball around, but he's made it. Good shot. Demetrius puts him on the hill in this first set. Nicely done. I mentioned Jonathan Pinagar just now. He's 2-0 up against Shane Norwood from the States. Albert Wanuata from Indonesia is level at 2-2 with Scott Rodler. Chris Reinhold 2-2 with Christian Dimitrov. Blaine Barker's getting a walkover after his first round defeat. Eklund Kachi also. Now then, the mixed doubles will start tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Some great matchups in that, guys. You don't want to miss the mixed doubles. It's always such a fun event. Lots of money to be won this week. 375,000 total prize money, I believe, across the 3 events. Of course, the Women's World 9 Ball, the big one, the Kamui Women's World 9 Ball. Reigning champion Rubelin Amit is here. Jessica Centeno is also. All the big names in the pool world battling for the 9 ball title.
Well, things are not over yet for Roberto in this set. Try break. This 1 ball seems to be on. Oh. Just not feeling it. Cue ball, so too slow. Did not even land on the 2 to the center. Gotta say, definitely had some opportunities this set. But it's all up to Lucatos to see if he can close it out, to see if Roberto gets another chance.
fine gap to find for the two. He looked pretty straight on this two ball actually. Tim into the side. Oh, that's a nice shot.
Slightly cheated the pocket there to move the cue ball. Could have indeed stopped the cue ball, but how often will you find yourself just slightly behind the 4 or the 7 ball?
And some good positional shots here. This isn't straightforward by any means. So day one almost at a close. I can assure you of one game that will be on one of the TV tables tomorrow. It must be, surely. It'll be Joshua Filler up against Jason Shaw in the Jacks Men's Open 10 ball.
Well, maybe a bit straighter on the 6. Is he drawing back to the short side of the 7, or is he bringing the cue ball 1 reel out? No, he's keeping it rather simple. No firm stun shots, no big fancy draw shots. In general, I mean, surely he can play them, but he likes to play a nice and clean style.
Such as just a calm character, nice guy to be around. I've never seen him really talk that much, to be honest. Seems a very humble young man. Good player though, Tim. Got all the shots. Got a very good cue ball. He's controlled it really well throughout this rack.
Well, I just remembered myself. He did win the Pro Billiard Series event in Germany.
That's right.
This is for the set.
Yeah, in it goes, no problem. 4-1. Well, players are allowed to take a break after each set, if they so wish. Roberto Gomez walking off, doing exactly that. Gloves are off as well for Dimitris, so Tim DeRuyter and myself, Mark White, will be back as soon as the players are back for the second set. See you soon. Very warm welcome back to Florida, to the Hyatt Regency Riverside Hotel here. Second set, Roberto Gomez to break first after, well, a little bit of a trouncing in the first set, 4-1. Mark White and Tim Dorata with you as we see the 10-ball drop in, which is a bonus. It will come up, of course. And it was Roberto Gomez, Tim, that was involved in that really strange match against Mario He, where there were 5 early 10s in the first set of a final, if you remember.
Yeah, I definitely remember, and he might have really have found a trick from the beginning to get the 10-ball going. This is, you know, and I'm actually looking forward to see him coming out of the gate a bit stronger. Didn't really look like the Roberto Gomez we know. Has to win the set to survive.
Two ball, corner pocket.
Difficult shot though. Is he playing this low left, leaving himself long? No, he went for the top left corner. That is, I mean, honestly, it's such a tough shot. I'm not even sure if I would have shot it. Was there no value in a safety shot there, Mark?
Well, I thought he was going safe when I saw what side of the ball he was hitting, but maybe just fancied it, Tim, after that good 1-ball. Probably thought to himself, this is a chance. But it wasn't easy to get on the 3 either, but I think he's had a little bit of luck here, unless he can play the 2 off of the 9, but there's no real future in that either.
Or does he have a 2-4 combination?
Two ball, corner pocket.
That's in the worst case if he has nothing, but he's called the bank. Bank on the 2, bringing the cue ball 3 rails behind the cover in case he doesn't make it.
Clever shot. If he's got cover, that is, of course. Well, the look on Dimitri's face looks as if he might have left this. He's left the gap between the 7 and 8. And there you see it's very makeable. Just a little bit of left-hand spin. And this is perfect, Tim, to run up for the 4 in the side. Good chance here for Gomez to get off to a good start in this second set.
Yeah, I gotta say, did not really check where he was wanting to be on this 4-ball. And I'm not sure how nicely his angle is now on the 4. Assuming he doesn't hit the 9, going 3 rails. Yeah, now if you ask me the difference between the first set and this first track where Roberto is looking slightly better, I just would not know why there is any difference. Gotta say, a bit of movement again on the 6. So he's really not feeling comfortable, he's feeling the heat.
Well, whether he's playing good or bad, he's always entertaining, Roberto. Doesn't really get too serious when things go wrong. Kind of just laughs it off. Really good guy to hang with, I would think.
Yeah, and also with the moving, I think he always does move a little bit. It's just his style, and I've seen him play for a lot of money and moving and jumping all over the place, but yet still playing great. So maybe it's just the fact that things weren't going his way, got a little bit uncomfortable, and now he's looking at a fresh start in the second set.
Referee Yushin Shao making sure that all the balls have stopped before she allows Roberto to take the balls out of the pockets. Seems like a good time to thank our sponsors as well, Tim. WPA, of course, Little Monster, Kamui, Poison, the Predator Group, Apex, Yalin Billiards as well, Box Billiards from Vietnam, doing really good stuff in the game. Thank you, Box Billiards. And also SamsungTV Plus. Of course, you can watch all of the matches live and free on Pro Billiard TV, including Table 3 this time. It's a new thing. There's no commentary on Table 3, but it's just a camera, a static camera on there in case one of your favourites is playing. And there's so many great matches for you tomorrow. The 12:30 round is just absolutely stacked. I mean, you got Kazakis against Jimmy Garza, Darren Appleton against Robbie Capito, Conrad Musician, Alan Roland, Sheridan Bannister, Marco Toicha, Bader Al-Wahadi against Yi Xuan Sun, Vitali Patsura, Alex Montpellier, one of your friends, Tim, Martin Boza Gerson up against Donny Mills, the local boy. Jason Shaw, remember I told you, up against Filler. And Payne McBride, this is a good one. Young Payne McBride up against John Mora as well. And Jesus Atencio, Georgiev, Casper against Steyer. There really are some great games, Tim, tomorrow at 12:30.
Yeah, still many days of action to come. But let's focus a bit on this one. Dry break from Roberto. Left a bit of a cluster with the 3 ball. A long shot on this 1 ball. Yeah, a little bit of a pinchy stroke. And look at this, Mark. 110 combo.
Yeah, I think he might have a go at it as well, because of the state of the rest of the table. Providing he knows he's not going to go into the 3-8, it's worth trying. He doesn't want to miss it and go into the 3-8.
Well, he's missed it and left a difficult route to get back to the 2 ball. No way he's able to avoid the 3 and the 8.
You could even use the 3 here, Tim. Just catch the 3 thin. Could also play a safety. Send the 1 ball away. Cue ball behind the 8.
Super power draw off the 3. I mean, I'm even considering playing a safety. I mean, just... It's difficult also to guess from this angle. Actually did play the safe, I'm surprised. And he's left it on.
overhead looked like it was on, and it was. Hasn't really held the cue ball. He's a little bit thinner on this too than he would have liked, I think. Could play the 3-8 combo, Tim, as well. It's a possibility.
Yeah, just would like to be on the bottom side of this 3-8 combination. Roberto not even bothering. And the safety behind the 8.
Third ball on the pocket.
Bracket, guys, is available to you on ProBilliardSeries.com. That's where all the info you need about the 3 events we're playing this week, all future events. There's been lots announced for 2026 as well. And there's all the draws and all the info you could possibly need, all on that ProBilliardSeries.com. Nice little swerve there, Tim.
Yeah, still has landed a bit in between. Would have loved to be straight in on the 4 to the top left. Now again, cue ball into the short rail. Going 2 rails. You can already see he's unsure about the speed of the cue ball. Just barely stopped, but just the fact that it didn't even hit the cushion yet. He was already tapping the table.
Oh, wanted a friendly little bump there, didn't get it. Great effort. Difficult shot he tried there with top. A lot of players would have tried to have drawn to the rail with low right, but he chose to go forward. Finding it tough out there at the moment.
Sixth ball side pocket.
Yeah, it can be the worst feeling to be out there and just
Eighth ball corner pocket.
not catching a roll, just not feeling the table. I think we all know it. And especially if your opponent is playing well. Yeah, Lucatos to play the 8. This guy just needs a favorable run. It's bumping the 6 ball and he's landed perfect. Just things are working out a bit better for him also, Mark.
Yeah, you often find that, don't you? When you're the player behind, the rolls seem to go against you. When you're in front, the rolls seem to go for you. But we've also seen that one bad shot can kind of rob you of that good roll that you're having. So he's got to stay focused and take advantage of every good roll he gets. Just try and keep Roberto sat in his chair, because he won't be feeling great at the moment, Roberto. It was another chance he had in this rack, but failed to get on the 6, then didn't play good safety on the 6. It's going to be 1-1 in this second set.
Yeah, needs a bit of a soft touch on the 9. Low right spin. As you see in general, does have a real compact stroke. He's understroked that, Mark. How did he get too short?
Well, real sign of emotion there from
Pocket.
Demetrius, you really see that. And he was disgusted with that shot. All the hard work. And there's hope for that young man there. He's missed it
No.
by a long way. Well, what a gift. It's not Christmas just yet, Demetrius. Well, he may not have a beard the same colour as Santa Claus, but he certainly gives out gifts like the man with a white beard. Won't be very, very happy with that one, will he? So Roberto, after that mistake on the 6th that he thought was going to cost him the rack for sure, ending up not doing so. Now then, Michael Jednak made the trip from New York. He's the pro, or one of the pros, in that amazing Amsterdam club. Have you ever been to the Amsterdam club, Tim, on your travels?
The Amsterdam club.
In New York. New York.
No, I have not. Well, he's made a ball on the break, 2 balls in. He might actually have something on the 2 ball after. See, that mistake on the 10 could turn things around so easily. Running the cue ball forward. Yeah, stayed more still this time, and that was a great stroke. Can you imagine if this set completely starts to go for Roberto? Dimitrios will have a pretty firm punch in the face. Oh, what has he played on this? I have lost my words right there. Yeah, I think he was thinking the same thing as I was, Mark. We are both just flabbergasted about the things that are happening to Roberto at the moment.
Played a good shot, but the jump is on. He's definitely going to be jumping at this.
Well, the tricky part is you kind of have to jump this with a stun run kind of cue ball. Stopping the cue ball and hooking yourself on the next shot is... well, I don't think it's worth it.
Where would you be aiming on the cue ball, Tim, to get a bit of stun run through off a jump shot? Sounds very complicated to me.
Well, I would be just like half a tip higher than usual. Oh, look at this. Oh no.
Five ball side pocket.
I mean, it's not like he had to. It's not like he had to move that much forward. It's just a little bit, but he's missed it by quite a bit and caught the roll.
Demetrius has a very, very good doubles partner as well. He's playing with Christina to catch.
5 ball pocket.
Could be a dangerous pair in that.
Well, this time he's not gonna like the result. Well, you can see how dig Roberto is really digging on the inside.
Little wristy shot there, very Filipino style.
Extension.
Yet again, a bit short. You could see the disappointment. Needed a lot more angle to make things more natural. Punched it out, and now this 10 to bring himself on the hill in the second set. One step closer to bring us to a deciding one.
Yeah, I don't think either player will be really excited about the way they've played. To be honest, Tim, it's not been great. Of course, there's a lot riding on this as well. The loser is out. And I've been looking through some of the doubles pairings, and they're very, very interesting. Rapero playing with Tevez. Margaret Fefilova-Steyer obviously playing with Tyler. Wei Chu Chen and Mario He this time. Another change of partner. Savannah Easton with Jason Shaw. Being hung with Beda Alohadi. Now remember, they played together last time. They played pretty well. DeLuna and Eylül Kibaroglu. Now I haven't seen her for a long while. I know she moved to the States and she plays a lot of the smaller tournaments, but not seen her in any of the big ones. And Sophia Mast is playing with Roberto Gomez. What a pairing that is as well. Robbie Capito with Seo Soa. Back to this one, guys. Roberto on the hill in the second set, leading. And look at the 10 ball again, Tim. You mentioned he's got a way to get that 10 ball moving. Is the 3 going to spoil it? No. Well, you have to go for this 10, don't you?
Yeah, 100%. And even if the 1 ball doesn't go by the 3 ball, I might be pushing the 10 ball away. But I'm quite sure it does go. This is must make.
I think he called it before he got out of his chair, to be honest. It's missable though, but not when you play it as accurately as that. It's not. So really unlucky there from Roberto. He's going to have to wait to win this set. You mentioned earlier on, Tim, that Gomez was getting that 10 ball moving, wasn't he? On more than one occasion.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it's the little bit of cut he's putting on the break, plus the impact he's still generating on the balls, or maybe he's using some spin on the break. Like, it sometimes throws balls a little bit left or right, but For him, it actually seems to work overall. I mean, he hasn't made it twice, like shape on it, but could have easily went 2-0 his side on the combinations.
Oh, the 10 again on the move. This time it's in. Same pocket as well, Tim. Is it the rack that's causing that? Must be.
Yeah, this time it really went directly into the corner, so this time I have to say maybe not the best of racks, but it does allow Lucatos to stay at the table.
Well, here's an interesting stat for you. 9 out of 91 racks, 10 ball on the break, is made on the break, Tim. Make of that what you will.
Well, it's also the fact that even if it stops over the corner, sometimes it goes with you and sometimes it's against you. I mean, could line up straight in when you're making a ball on the break, or could give you a loss directly after the break. So, two sides of the coin, really.
Oh, this is a good chance to make it 3-2 here. Everything in the open. 6 ball is okay, goes to the top left. 5 is in the vicinity. And this is perfect. Draw out for the 4 into the side or the corner, however he's feeling.
Yeah, what is he feeling on the 6 ball, which might not go by the 9?
Yeah, definitely goes past the 7 though. Goes in the side also, Tim, doesn't it? Both sides. He's got options.
Well, if he plays shape on the left side of the 6, then that means it does go to the upper right. Just doesn't look from the angle I'm having. Maybe it looks better on yours.
I think it looks the same, Tim.
I hope it does, but apparently it does go to the top right. So 6, 7, 9 in the same corner.
Roberto residing in Texas. Been there for quite some years now with partner Kelly Isaacs, who incidentally is an air hostess. She's cabin crew. I'm sure she gets Roberto some nice cheap flights. My niece is working for Virgin, can get some very nice deals with your family and friends, Tim, on those, which is always helpful.
Well, Lucatos making a run for this second set. It's now trailing 3-2. Just wondering, someone in the crowd was handing over something to Roberto, and I'm wondering what it was. Maybe a drink, maybe medicine, maybe something is wrong, who knows. Could make a big difference in this match. What could it have been?
Well, I wasn't watching, I just saw. I was just looking at some scores, so I'm sorry to say, Tim, I can't help you out on that one. Just looking through the draw as well of the ladies. It's quite a difficult first round match for reigning champion Rublin Amit. She's up against Silviana Liu from Singapore. Not an easy game. Really is a stacked field.
Oh, needs the one ball to move a bit. Did he get a shot there? Yeah, nothing really threatening the pocket, but then that 9 skims off the 1. And I think no future on the 1 ball.
Yeah, has a look at it, but it's a thin cut. If he wants to take it on, or a safety, of course, which is the case going to be. Up behind the 2-6 maybe, or the 8.
Yeah, it was a really small ball to play behind the 8, but I think checking behind the 2-6 was too pacey on the 1 ball.
1 ball, corner pocket.
Did have the second prize, easier to hit, but at least the cover behind the 3-5. I think we won't be seeing this played too soft. Quite a lot of speed. Does he catch a little bit of a roll? This might be on, Mark.
It doesn't. Does it pass the 7, Tim, you think?
Oh, it might be barely. And otherwise, what else is there to play? Bring the cue ball 3 rails all the way back down table? No, it doesn't go.
No. Well, that was asking a lot, not really knowing where the 1 or the 7 would go after that. It's a little bit risky what he played there, Tim, but what else could he play? It was really awkward situation. It was just one of those cases where, what should I do?
Yeah, and yet
Extension.
it's still not like an easy run out. The 6 doesn't go by the 8. The 3 ball only goes to the top left. We have seen Roberto struggle. Oh no. Well, at least
Where you need.
he's taken the jump cue out of the equation. But a lot of good things can happen kicking 2 rails.
You'd need Florian Kohler to take that one for you, Tim, that jump shot, wouldn't you?
Oh, he's played it the soft base. Why would he have played it the soft base? That's what I wonder. Bit tricky. Not too many good results, I would feel, unless he hits it full in the face. But maybe he's just trying to keep the 6-8 locked a bit.
Well, if any of you guys listening are in Florida and fancy going and watching a bit of live pool this weekend, we're situated at the Hyatt Regency Riverfront Hotel in Jacksonville. Plenty of top-class players on view. Get the photographs, go get a selfie with them. Tim and I can send you a selfie if you want. That's about all we can do. But no one wants that.
No, I don't really get these requests.
8 ball. 8 ball. Corner pocket.
Very makeable combo down the line, down the rail. This is a good chance now for Roberto to level this match up at 1 set each. Wasn't really in the first set, but he's clawed his way back here. He's worked hard, dug deep. And just 2 balls away now from that all-important second set. And remember, guys, if we do get to 3-3 in the third and deciding set, there will be a shootout. Don't count that out just yet. So nicely done. Demetrius nipping out for a minute. So I think Tim Delita and myself will do exactly the same, guys. We'll see you for the deciding set very, very shortly. Welcome back, guys. Well, the pool stat guy just gave me an interesting little fact that Roberto, in his first match against Jesus Atencio, lost the first rack, but won the second to level it up at 1-1, but then went on to lose the deciding rack 4-1. We'll be hoping that doesn't happen this time, because if it does, he'll be out. Myself, Mark White, and Tim Donita.
That was probably the best. That was probably the best way you could have said my name. Keep it up. Yeah, that was close.
It's my dream to say your name right just once. Deciding set then. Here we go. Lucatos break-in.
Oh, one ball being stopped. The 4 ball does drop. Oh, that little nudge on the cue ball is giving the opening shot.
Hasn't been many occasions, Tim, has there, where they have had a look at the lowest ball on after made a ball on the break.
Oh,
That was never in, was it? That was very wide. It's one of those you want to forget about. Pretty sharpish. Now then, does he go for the bank here, Tim? 2 waiting. Look at that. It just never went close.
yeah, only thing I could think of is he was trying to avoid the 9, and I kind of do like this bank. It just comes with a high reward. But I think he actually played the cue ball a bit on purpose here, knowing that if he wouldn't make the bank, cue ball would be nicely behind the 2.
$30,000 to the winner, 14 to the runner-up, 7 for losing semi-finalists, 3.5 for 5th through 8th, 9th through 16th, won $750, and you even get $875 for finishing 17th to 32nd. So there you go. There's a bit of money for everyone. 96 player field, $290 entry fee.
Yeah, the loser of this match won't be making it to the money. So a lot at stake.
Extension.
There's the gold Batmobile Bridge. Batman Bridge, I should say. He was a superhero as well, wasn't he? Just like Superman. Battle of the Bridge.
Well, Superman is now coming to the rescue. He's going to take a lead. Yeah.
I think it might be the first time he's led actually in this match. Comes some more spectators, expect more to arrive, especially as we get towards the score of 3-3. If we do, you'll see it fill up very, very quickly. Just a reminder, guys, tomorrow we should begin again at 11 a.m. with some mixed pairs action. That's always a fun tournament. And then at 12:30 we have the men's continuing, and there's some really juicy matchups in that. Keep your eyes on ProBilliardSeries.com for the brackets, and everything you need is on there. Start times, schedules, all the fun stuff. So breaking off 1-0 ahead in this deciding third set. Roberto Gomez makes a ball and has a look at the two, Tim. It's looking good.
Yeah, a bit of a cut on this 2-ball though. But yes, indeed, he's been making the 1-ball in the side a couple times now this match. So overall on the break, I wouldn't be too disappointed for Roberto. Just missed quite some opportunities overall in the match. He's gonna forget about those. He's looking at least at the opportunity to get the 2-0 lead. How can he bring the cue ball to the 3-ball? Doesn't want to hit the 5. It's a bit of a funny one, and he's called the bank. Yeah, I was already considering banking this.
Extension.
Well, David Tanksley said, be careful what you say on the microphone. I've just had a request, as have you, Tim, for a selfie while you're commentating. So you better take it and send it to me, and I'll have to send it on for you. Unless you have David Tanksley as one of your friends on Facebook.
Well, I'm just wondering if I do. I'm trying to bail out on what we said.
Well, you said no one ever wants your selfie. Apparently they do.
Oh, good
effort.
try. But he's left it on.
Well, if Demetrius does go on to lose this match, he'll be bitterly disappointed. Particularly about how he played in the second set. There's a nice loose grip we see, look, on the butt of Roberto Gomez. This little flick of the wrist. Oh, he went across that, Tim.
Yeah, look at what he's left. Demetrios too, straight in on the 3-ball. I mean, sure there's the nerves, but this is a great opportunity. Yeah, just a bit of work traveling wise. From the 5 to the 6, easy to run too far. Because you do need the golden angle to get to the brown 7 in the side, I believe. He is on the correct side of the 6-ball. Just some smooth draw to play the 7 in the side.
I think that's Inna Kaplan there, isn't it? Look, in the front row. The great player from Germany, does so much great work on the Euro Tour, wins quite a few as well. She's in town, look, for the World Women's 9-ball, which is good to see. Terrific talent.
Yeah, and also Christine Steinlager was sitting next to her, also from Germany. It's been rising the rankings. I believe she might be in the top 8, top 5 in the Euro Tour rankings at the moment. So first time traveling for the World 9-ball Championships. Wish her good luck. I've known her for quite some years. Also her husband, Martin Steinlager, great player from Germany.
Extension.
A bit of a tester on the queuing. Mid-range. Need to dose the draw perfectly.
I actually did a commentary on Inna Kaplan against Yvonne Ullman-Hebler from Inna's home, and she has such a really nice, she has a proper little arena set up at her house. It really is fabulous. Back in 2020, I remember it well. I think they were practicing for a big event that they knew was coming up. That was awful, wasn't it? That 3-ball, Tim went straight across it.
Yeah, he just
Cost him.
for a couple games he looks like things are starting to get going. And then, for example, that 3-ball, yeah, just speechless. Can you also imagine how difficult this must be for him to be in the chair, knowing that every 2 or 3 racks he's just making dumb mistakes? It's not easy on the mind.
So big break, important break coming up from the Greek. 9-ball might fluke. Oh, he got knocked away by the 1, Tim. Watch this 9-ball and 1-ball. Look, it was a race. 9 was on its way.
Well, somewhat of the second prize is the fact that the 2 and the 5 are locked up. Oh,
That was
no.
unlucky.
Have a look at the cue ball. Oh no, was trying to bank the 1-ball 2 rails into the 2 and the 5. And the cue ball just crawled in behind the 7-ball.
Very creative shot he was trying there. Almost worked out okay.
Foul.
Well, that's an unusual miss from Roberto there. You don't often expect him to miss hitting a ball, Tim, while kicking.
Yeah, just wondering, is Lucatos going to roll up on the 3-ball, just playing the defense, or is he actually drawing into the 2 and the 5, taking his opportunity, the one he's got on this 1-ball? And he's landed on... Oh, maybe he's landed on the bank, but... It's not opened up like he was trying to do so.
Two ball, side pocket.
Well, hasn't got cover. Nothing easy though. Gomez, 47 years old now. Way back in 2007, he reached the final of the 9-ball World Championships and also the World Cup of Pool. And won neither. He would have been the first qualifier ever to win the World 9-ball Championships. But has entertained generations though of players, of spectators. If you look on his resume, you'll see lots of one pocket titles. He really is feared, isn't he, Tim, by anyone in one pocket. Such a good mover, so much experience.
Yeah, this is a bit of a tricky one, Mark. As if he plays the overcut, the 2-ball gets near the 10-ball.
Played it very well, containing safety, very good weight, perfect pace, good shot, tap on the table. Can use the 10 here to hold the cue ball.
Yes, just would like to get the 2-ball over and behind the 8 as well. I think he's done that perfect. Just to where sure Dimitrios can play a full hit, but no aggressive cut.
Another good effort, good shot. He's got him full ball hooked behind the 6. Now it's a 2-railer on to kick it away.
Extension. Two ball, corner pocket. Corner pocket.
47 years of experience right there.
Well, definitely can still stun the cue ball behind the 3-6. Playing the 2-ball to the right side of the 10. That's a close one indeed.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Two ball, corner pocket.
Already called the corner. So maybe catch the second route would be nice. Or catch it full in the face. make it and run through for the 3 would be even better.
Needs some pace. Does have some pace, but he's gonna leave the 2 straight in. This match is starting to shape up like pure drama, Mark. Both are not able to get themselves separated from the other.
You know what that normally means, Tim, don't you? Shootout.
Yeah, I've predicted it
Okay,
before.
Corral.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wow.
Missed that 2 ball.
It's all becoming difficult now. This is going to be horrible queuing as well over the top of another ball. Oh, this is nasty. Can't really see the cue ball. Can't see the tip of the cue. Well, he did well just to make it, to be honest.
Yeah, and definitely able to play a good safety behind the 6. Really would like to stick the cue ball, like freeze it on the 6 ball.
He's definitely not jumping that one. It's the way to take the jump shot out of the equation, like Tim said, get it glued to the 6 ball. Oh dear. Nowhere near. Could have just given away the advantage here to Lucatos to take this 3rd rack and lead 2-1 and be breaking to get on the hill.
Yeah, as you can see, the 7-8 combination laying not too difficult. He's left himself a good angle on the 5, nice speed control. Then yet there is a bit of distance between the 7 and the 8, so sure, if you get straight in, should be easy.
Very interesting match I've just seen tomorrow. Mario He up against Lucas Fracassa Werner. Of course, Lucas was the guy a lot were saying should have been in the Mosconi Cup for the USA. Up against Mario He, a player who I've always said, how has he never been in the Mosconi Cup? Crazy. If you add to that Jason Shaw against Joshua Filler, 2 really high-profile Mosconi Cup players who have played several. I think he's actually played 9 now, Jason Shaw. I think he's one off the record. Meanwhile, Dimitris Lucatos, who knows, a future Mosconi Cup player himself, could be. Knocking on the door. Now leads 2-1 Tim, and breaking. It's getting tougher and tougher for the Filipino, sat there with his head in his hands. This was the unlucky shot earlier on, which started all the problems. Did get back to the table, but missed that straight in 2 ball. And after that, never got another look.
Yeah, so it's the Greek who has taken back his advantage. But can he make it golden?
Has the pink BK Rush in honour of the cancer awareness campaign which Predator ran for a month, raising money for a very good cause. Good break, Tim, this.
Yeah, what a chance. He's straight in on the 2. 3 ballers next to it. Actually, I do think it was the orange break, and he's got the jump cue.
Yeah, I couldn't quite. First of all, I said it was orange in the first rack or so, and then I think I just said pink. I can't make up my mind what it is, Tim. My eyes are... well... I'm half blind and maybe colour blind as well.
Oh, just look at this opportunity. Straight in on the 2. Straight in on the 3 ball. Mini cut on the 4 with the 5 in front of the side. Just some traveling from the 8 to the 10. And that's also the point where you start to realize, okay, I can guarantee the shootout. I can put myself on the hill. Maybe a bit of nerves will kick in.
Well, it'll be interesting, Tim, to see Stefan Kasper playing tomorrow. He doesn't travel that much. We often talk about how he doesn't travel too much. I think he's been to Vegas once. Well, here he is in Florida. And he's playing Tyler Steyer tomorrow. So that's going to be an interesting match. It's a test for the German.
Yeah, don't forget, I actually think he got to the last 16 or maybe even last 8 in the Las Vegas Open. Or in Las Vegas. Could have been the World Tamble even. I'm saying he's definitely been stepping up his game. Good match coming up against Steyer.
All these matches we're talking about, guys, tomorrow at 12:30. Before that, we have the mixed pairs starting at 11 AM local time here in Florida. So set your alarms, put a reminder on your phone. Tomorrow is a big day. We'll have 2 competitions running, and then the day after that we'll have 3 competitions running at the same time when the women's world 9 ball starts. So two balls away, Tim, and he's got a good angle on this 8, hasn't he, to stun draw off a side rail.
Yeah, some like to play this low left and draw all the way to the bottom short rail. Bit more punch to cross over.
Well,
Bit of an in-between. he needs this to guarantee himself the shootout. And possibly one round further in the one loss side.
Yeah, the heart of your opponent must sink a little bit as the realisation sets in, Tim, that now they can only have a shootout. And that's the position that Roberto Gomez is in now. That's all he can hope for out of this game. But he's had plenty of them. He won't be new to the shootout, and nor will Demetrius. I actually believe that he won the German one on a shootout. I know Kelly Fisher did. She won it on a shootout against Eylül Kibaroglu at exactly the same tournament. I wasn't there commentating, but I know you were. I think it's one of the first matches I ever heard you commentating on, I believe. I'm probably wrong.
Well, it wasn't the first time commentating, but I gotta say, it was quite some time ago, maybe 20...
Three.
What was it? Well, I was gonna say 22, but could have been
okay,
23.
maybe 22.
Yeah. So it was some time ago. Well, let's see if the Greek can close it out from this point. Will we see another comeback from the Superman? Oh, he makes the 5. Does he get a shot on the 1? The answer is yes. But look at the 4 and the 7. And also the 2 ball just next to the side pocket point. Yeah, now the question is, how much value does it have to go aggressive? Put yourself close to straight on the 2. Maybe a cross-side bank, including the shape. Yeah, he's called the bank. Just don't think it will be easy to get on the 3 ball with angle to open up the 4 and the 7.
It was actually 2022, Tim, the Germany Open, so you're correct, it was that long ago.
Well, in general, I'm not great at guessing, but I'll take it. Well, he's made the bank. Anything?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah. Well, he'll have to bank the 4 as well, Tim, maybe. If he wants to run out in this particular rack and knock out Roberto Gomez. Wrong angle on the 3, but can just play a nice little soft little draw to the centre of the table. And he should be home if he banks the 4. Could be all over, Tim.
Oh, the 4 is so close to the rail, though. I mean, I'm not sure, Mark. I don't fancy this kind of angle this time.
Sometimes you just gotta go. No, not this time though.
Oh, just a bit surprised he actually went to pocket the 3 ball there. I'm not sure if I would have liked to open up the 4 for my opponent. It's a long shot though on the 4. It's definitely not a hanger. And Roberto, knowing any mistake from this point could be the end of tournament for him.
Well, you can see a few more seats being filled as we do get closer to the possibility of a shootout. Oh, what a terrific shot under pressure that is. Great shot, Roberto Gomez. Shootout still alive.
Oh no. Oh no, really? That's just... How does he go from pocketing that 4 ball to missing this 6 ball?
Just thinking all about the cue ball, wasn't he? Just forgot to pot the 6. But hasn't left a gimme. Good solid cueing though again. And now one good shot away from a place in the next round and knocking out Roberto Gomez. Superman hasn't really played like Superman tonight. Oh dear, oh dear,
oh dear. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, it's got a second wind, a second life for Roberto here. That's just crazy.
Yeah, just when I was about to say he's found his kryptonite for this tournament, Lucatos scratches in the side. And Gomez does have a second life indeed. Can you believe it? He's still alive in this match. All over the place. We need one more rack for a shootout, Mark.
Well, either way, we'll know one way or the other after this next rack. If Gomez wins it, of course it's a shootout. If he doesn't, he's out. He must have thought after missing that 6 that he was out, Tim. Dreadful miss. A great 7 from Lucatos, but just forgot about the cue ball. It was kind of the opposite to Gomez. Gomez was only concentrating on the cue ball, forgot about the pot. Lucatos forgot about the cue ball and made the pot. Anyway, a chance for Roberto to stay in this match. This is the last rack, but will it be the last action of this match? Oh dear, made one in the side.
Oh, and I think the 1-2-8 is... I think this might be available. To play the 1-2. 1 cushion off the 8. Or slicing the 8 in. Looks to be close. I mean, if not, he's gonna play the cube all the way down table under the 7. But if he has the slightest feeling that might go, we will see him go, because he should have already lost the match. He's going all in. Oh, he's played the carom. Oh, look at this. It's gonna stay in the open. This is some wild stuff. And if this cue ball freezes up on the 6, Roberto is in double trouble. There might even be a 1-10 combination on if Lucatos gets the ball in hand. Oh, he still hit it 2 rails. I'm not sure if he was trying to go 2 rails. He's left it on though. You could see the smile on his face. Just knows that things are not working out for him.
I think you'd describe Lucatos as a steady player. Nothing rattles him really. Bit of angle on this 3, Tim. Can he hold it for the 4 in the side?
Well, it does have the 4 over the right long rail into the top right corner, as the 8 plays pretty big. So could play both. But he's landed perfect though on the 4. What a match. Yeah, just would like to be a bit closer to the 6 ball. Would prefer to probably not touch the 8. Just don't want to bring any more balls to come into play.
Yeah, didn't overplay it, just enough to get himself a foot or so closer. Can hold, just draw a little bit for the 7 in the side if he wants. Man sitting in the corner has some battle scars. Everyone thought he was going to be a world champion a long time ago, but it never happened. Missed a chance when he got to the final in 2007. Played that nicely, Tim.
Yes, indeed, and he's got the full center of the table on the 8. Still some traveling on the 8 ball though, so we'll see if he can get closer. But I'm expecting, well, anything straight on the 10. Just get the cue ball close. I think I would like to go 3 rails. High right spin.
So,
wow.
He couldn't have played that any better, could he? What a positional shot that is from 8 to 10. Finally, you can't say it's been convincing. He's kind of just going to fall over the line, and he's going to send Roberto Gomez out of the Jacks Men's 10-ball Open. But he will be playing in the mixed pairs, which is our first event tomorrow morning, guys, at 11 a.m. local time, followed by the men's. And there's some absolute corkers in that. That young man walking off